From the land of the rising sun comes the fiercest fighters, the hardest hits, and the brightest lights in pro wrestling. Joshi isn't just wrestling, it's heart, passion, and rebellion, packed into every single match. So lace up your boots, crank up the volume, and get ready to dive into the world where idols become icons and legends are born in the ring. This is where passion meets punk and wrestling meets pure chaos. Welcome to the Cult of Joshi with your host, Raja and John.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Cult of Joshi. I'm your host, Raja, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, John.
Hello.
And as we sit here, we are just feeling incredibly grateful for our amazing supporters and all of the people who have been with us on this ride of Cult of Joshi so far, and will continue to be on this ride moving forward as we just go up and up the roller coaster. You know, I don't know when we're gonna hit that top, but I hope it's no time soon.
Yeah, I think the top's a long way off. And you know, as it famously said on Grease, if you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
Yes.
Listen, all joking aside, such an awesome community, such an awesome, outpouring from everyone. So excited that, you guys have tuned in. It's exciting to watch one of our videos, take off, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000. It's a lot of fun. And then, you've done some incredible editing work there, and we've got our latest video up right now.
Oh, yes. One highly requested one. I was surprised when I put the poll up on our YouTube community tab about what guide you guys wanted to see next, and about half of the people who responded wanted a beginner's guide to getting into Joshi, and we actually struggled a little bit to be what should be in this guide, what it would be the most useful for people who don't know anything about Joshi or are just now getting into it. But we finally figured it out, and we put that video up. It just went up, and already it just feels so cool to put something like that out there. I worked very hard to get it done for you guys. So we hit 600 subscribers. We were talking about hitting 500 on our last show, and we're already at 600, and it's just mind-blowing. I've been glued to my phone because it's just so cool to watch and to respond to all the comments and everything. So thank you guys so much. You make doing this show even more fun than it was when it was just us talking to ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, and our therapists will understand much better now.
Yes.
So, no, it's great.
We showed them.
Yeah, exactly. We weren't just talking to ourselves. I don't know what they were talking about.
We knew it would come around eventually. We'd find our people.
But there's been an outpouring of love. We try really hard to stay as positive as we can and find the positives in everything that we can. And every now and then get a little bit of veiled shade. But,
we just give our opinions.
When we don't have any other, alternative,
right?
But honestly, guys, it means the world, and hopefully keep spreading that out there. Let's grow this community. Let's make it exciting. Let's keep putting it out there, and we'll keep churning out videos. We've got other things planned. And
there's so much we want to do.
Yeah, we actually have the studio that we built. And then we have a room that just has stuff for the new studio.
Yes.
And
slowly accumulating.
Accumulating. We don't have everything. It's kind of like, you got peanut butter, no jelly?
You got ham, no cheese?
Yeah, and that's we literally have, I don't care to tell them, we literally have our tower for our new computer and everything in there. We're working on everything else.
Yes.
Getting it all done. And you should, just to have this episode right now, Raja...
Oh God, we had so much trouble this week.
So we got our Rodecaster, we got our Shure microphones, we got all this stuff. Well, one of the things that is very important in making this show is our MacBook.
Yes.
And
it's kind of a key essential piece to recording the podcast.
So we also have a large feline that lives around this place.
Very large.
And pretty sure that the large feline jumped on this thing and broke the screen, and you could not get into it.
It still worked, but the screen was completely blacked out. It was gone.
So Raja in Reddit
Me and the internet.
Reddit Raja. She's like, well, we can get another top for it for $250. Anyway, it was a whole thing, but it's perfect.
Yes.
It's working. We are good.
The screen works. Everything's good. We're here to record.
So the good luck keeps going. We're excited.
Man.
And a little bit of special episode today, right?
Yeah, I mean, if the MacBook was going to break, I guess when Stardom's on a 10-day break is probably the best time to do it. But we did really want to record this episode because we have some fun stuff we wanted to talk about. And we even decided to bring back an old classic of the Cult of Joshi podcast, kind of more of a wrestling is her thing. If you know, you know.
Yes.
The main event where we're going to do a sort of little fun, like, deep dive at the end of the show. And for this show, we decided we wanted to do a roll call of champions.
Yes.
So essentially, we will be going through the top 1 or 2 champions from the biggest Joshi promotions, kind of just giving you a little layout of who's on top currently and what they're doing.
That was my favorite thing when I was a kid, and when I would get a wrestling magazine, and was in the very back of it. Normally you would have your rankings, and it would be ranking all the different, feds and areas and all this, and just seeing the champions and thinking about this one versus this one and this one. So I love the roll call champions. I'm down with it. Let's learn about some champions.
Yes, but we do have a few things to talk about before we get there. Some kind of weird stuff has been happening all week, and some really exciting stuff, specifically from AEW Dynamite. We learned who was going to be in the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament this year for a title shot at All In. And when
my mind exploded.
When they threw the graphic up on the screen,
oh my God,
we both lost our entire marbles.
Oh no. I mean, it was just so exciting because we've spoke so many times about having Hazuki in the States and just have the people get to see Hazuki.
Yes.
And get to see, who everything about it. That she's like one of those hidden gems, I feel, for a lot of Western fans that just they don't really know. I mean, I know that with the Oedo Tai, she was at MSG, right?
Yeah.
And I think she was on the MSG show.
Yes, she was.
But, so they got to see that, but who remembers that? That was like a lifetime ago.
That was like first run Hazuki, and then she had to retire and everything.
Right. I just think that it's amazing because it's going to kill me when they say her age and talk about, what a young lady she is and something like that, because she is a veteran. She is a grizzled veteran, They
usually do a pretty good job at getting that across, but when they showed the men's bracket, I did not have high hopes because the men's side isn't very Forbidden Dory, if you will, with their bracket. But on the women's side, we got, this was like tailor-made for us specifically.
I am so sorry, but my mind just went somewhere else. I don't know if I can do the show now. You said Forbidden Dory, and all I can see is Dory the fish.
Oh no.
And I'm going to have to make a graphic now.
Anyways, for the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament this year, we have 8 women competing, and the finale of this tournament will be happening at Forbidden Door on June 28th. And then whoever wins gets that title shot at All in London. So it's pretty big stakes every year since they put that stipulation in place.
And obviously, it's not just Hazuki. I'm not going to bury your lead. If somebody doesn't know yet, we'll go ahead and go through it the right way. But there's another Joshi. It's really exciting.
Yes. And like I said, this whole thing is kind of tailor-made for us and our taste. Like when we saw it, we were like, okay. It's like we could have written this bracket. So the first round matchups for the tournament are Persephone versus Hazuki.
Perse!
Already, match of the tournament, maybe?
Yeah, match of the year, maybe.
Willow Nightingale versus Alex Windsor, which will be happening at Double or Nothing.
Windsor!
Mina Shirakawa versus Athena. So technically another Joshi there, even if Mina isn't in Japan anymore.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Athena.
She's the American Joshi.
Okay.
But Athena being in the tournament in general is exciting as hell. I am so ready to see some great Athena singles matches. And then the final matchup is Sky Blue versus Suri.
So excited
Oh, man.
about Suri. And this is just so cool. And I love Sky also getting this slot because Sky Blue has like low-key become one of the greatest workers on the women's side.
I know, right? Like the past couple of weeks, there were a few weeks there where she was kind of on her own, and like Julia wasn't around, Tekla wasn't around, she was just having singles matches, and you kind of start to notice, man, Sky Blue is good.
Yeah.
She's really, really like built this great foundation for her wrestling, and I'm always excited to see her.
And then she met Suri.
Oh man, it's like just throw her to the wolves, right? That's such a hard out in a tournament setting.
It's kind of wild because this is the same week that we had the news come out that Suri's having to take a month off to rehab her neck.
Yeah, exactly. And I imagine because it's a smaller tournament and the final match is not until the end of June, that it might work out in a way that they can fit her matches in, right at the end before the Forbidden Door.
So let me read the matches.
Okay.
And you tell me who wins that match.
Okay.
Okay. So Persephone, Hazuki.
Unfortunately, I think it's going to be Persephone.
Yeah, I agree with you just because it's an introduction thing.
Yeah,
and
we, like, longtime Joshi fans know Hazuki's a champion, right? But in an AEW context, there are a lot of people who would be like, we don't know who this person is.
And plus, they're really wanting to keep Persephone.
Yeah.
And this would be a great way. I have my suspicions on this tournament.
I hope it's evil Persephone.
I really have my suspicions on keeping Persephone long term on this.
Yeah, yeah.
So Willow and Wenza.
That one's really hard because both of them are champions and both of them could like claim a title match coming out of this if either of them win. I'm going to say Willow Nightingale. I feel like putting her up against Persephone in round 2 would make a lot of sense with the TBS title in the mix.
Well, it's also Willow's repeat champion of the Owen.
Yes. So she's trying to get the second win for herself for the Owen tournament.
So that goes in there. Mina Shirakawa and Athena.
This is going to be Athena's match. No offense to Mina, but Athena is the forever champion, and you just can't go against her.
It's more than just a tough out.
Yeah.
I mean, she is...
Athena doesn't just lose singles matches.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. One does just not beat Athena.
Exactly.
Sky Blue and Suri.
Suri, definitely. I think Athena versus Suri in the second round is going to be off the wall, incredible match. But going on from there, like, it's hard. It gets hard to start picking.
But we're way early on this. We don't know what the build-up's going to look like or whatever, but tell me.
Who I think's going to win.
Persephone versus Willow.
I think, like you were saying, there's that whole long-term thing. I think it would be cool to see Persephone go on to the final.
I agree totally. I just want to see if we're on the same. So then you have Athena versus Suri.
I want to pick Athena. I think it's hard. Getting Suri out of there would be extremely difficult. But imagine Persephone versus Athena at Forbidden Door. How cool would that be?
It would be very cool, but I think that we build a story outside of this tournament where Suri comes in and takes that forever championship.
Oh, you think she's going to dethrone Athena?
I think that I think she's the one. I mean,
my God.
We're talking like 10,000 days right now.
Yeah.
It's almost went so far that it could lose its luster. And I think Athena needs to go to the AEW roster.
Yeah, I agree completely.
So this is a perfect way to get Athena to the AEW roster, give Suri a belt that she doesn't always have to be in the States for.
Right.
Because you don't have to be here every week to be the Ring of Honor champion. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
And so she could show up at the tapings once a month, do the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And, so I think that it's perfect for Suri to dethrone Athena in the tournament. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And build up, even if it's a screw job, even if it's something else. And then either way, Persephone versus either Suri or versus Athena.
Either way.
I think Persephone wins this tournament.
You think she's going to win it all and go on to face the champion? I guess that would make sense. She's got a story going on right now with the Triangle of Madness. She got sprayed with the mist.
Right.
And if Tekla does hold on to the championship all the way until All In, which I imagine she will at this point, but you never know, that would be a really cool way to wrap that up with Perse versus Tekla.
It really
in
would be.
Wembley.
It really would be interesting. And then you could have Malachi Black show up.
Yeah.
Also that by that point he can be back.
Right, and then we can tie back into the whole Mist thing and do all the dark stuff and all that fun things. Yes, but the Owen is so exciting. Speaking of Athena, tonight as we're recording is Super Card of Honor, so there's a survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Maybe Athena doesn't survive that. It's hard to say.
Yeah,
but
we don't know.
We don't know.
That's literally happening right this second. We have to go back and catch up.
Yes, but so many things could change by the time this tournament ends, but that's just what we think is going to happen. Persephone seems uniquely situated at this point, storyline-wise, and just how amazing she is in the ring to take all in the Owen this year. But we have a little something else to talk about that's WWE related, because at Backlash, we had a singles match between Io Sky and Asuka. And this match, Io Sky won, and then the rumors and speculation just went completely crazy, right? So I think it's clear by this point that Asuka is stepping down, at least partially, from a full-time wrestling position. And there were a lot of posts, a lot of pictures, a lot of people putting their feelings out there about Asuka. She has had a legendary career in the WWE, going all the way back to that undefeated NXT women's title reign and everything like that. So seeing someone like that take a step back is always bittersweet.
Yeah, absolutely. And we put a post up, and I still stand by that post. Rossi Ogawa, in a big time interview, right, talked about having a secret weapon.
He did.
And this summer. He specifically said, this summer I've got a secret weapon.
He did, yes.
So secret weapons are not just, Pauline from down the street.
No, it's usually someone you're going to know.
Yeah, right. A secret weapon is a secret weapon. It's something big. I tend to think just maybe it could be someone like Asuka.
It definitely could be.
Coming in and showing up at their anniversary show. You never know. The only thing that got me on that is the fact of the heat she had in the past with Stardom.
Yeah.
And she'd always put these long posts about Stardom out there. And it seemed like that was more a Rossi kind of heat than just...
I know there are countless people who had heat more with Rossi than with Stardom.
So I don't know. And all we know is that we were told, by people who supposedly know, but do they really know?
Right.
That she had personal things to tend to in Japan.
Yes.
So we want her to be able to have that personal time. We're not trying to even...
No.
It's just pure fun speculation.
Yeah. We just think about how fun it might be.
The other secret weapon could totally be Julia getting repackaged.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not had the best run. She lost her belt. So maybe she comes back and spends the summer.
She very well could.
In Marigold.
As we know, Marigold does have a connection with WWE. We've seen Io Sky come over multiple times by this point, so it wouldn't be totally out of the realm of possibility.
Having Mariah come back could also be... I could see them calling Mariah, which they did, because she's coming back.
Yes.
I could see them calling, hey, Julia's coming back. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be
I don't know that Mariah's coming back, but she's
on the anniversary show
back for the match. Yes, so it's always possible that she re-signs, and of course, a lot of people think Kairi might make an appearance because we know Kairi's not signed with WWE anymore. She could literally go anywhere after her non-compete is over with. So
it could be. I hope that one goes to Stardom though. But
yeah, I think that would be more fun, but we'll see. But speaking of Marigold, they have released the full card for their May 23rd second anniversary show, Marigold Shine Forever. And as we know, Marigold is currently dealing with quite a bit of fluctuation in the roster. So for this second anniversary, as compared to last year, they're missing Mayu Iwatani, they're missing Victoria Yuzuki, they don't have a world title match on the card. The only title match on the card is for the tag team championships. So, it's not the biggest, craziest card you've ever heard. It's not like Grand Destiny last year where it was dream match after dream match, but they have pulled something together here for us. So the matches that were announced are a pre-show match between Hummingbird and Lady AI, Koma Momonami and Nagisa Tachibana versus Shino and Yuka Yakazaki. A little, like, younger Marigold match there. A singles match between Rhea Sato and Chi-Chi. So they're bringing Chi-Chi in now that she's a freelancer to have a few matches here. Then we'll have an 8-man match. Natsumi Shizuki, Naoya Ishikawa, Shioko Koshino, and Angel Hayes will take on Nagisa Nozaki, Johnny Robbie, Nightshade, and Nyla Rose, the new Marvelous Tag Team Champions. Then we have another singles match. Megaton doing her normal pay-per-view thing of facing a mystery opponent known as Evil Queen D. And if you look at the graphic for this one, in my opinion, it's very obvious who this is. It's Dumb Matsumoto.
Yes.
like who else can that silhouette possibly be?
Yes, I agree.
And Evil Queen, come on.
Yeah.
That's very on the nose.
Right.
But that's going to be funny. That's going to be great. I'm so excited. Then we'll have a new generation rival showdown match where Sari Yamaoka will take on Sanka Akatsuki. And for the Twin Star Championships, Chiaki and Misa Matsui will be defending against Chika Goto and Koki Amurai.
You want to call her Cookie because of me.
And then in the main event, we have a 6-man match where Miku Aono, Mai Sakurai, and Mirai will take on Maddie Morgan, Takumi Iroha, and Utami Hayashishita. And as we know, this is Utami Hayashishita's final match as a Marigold contracted wrestler.
Yeah, it's definitely
a card.
It's definitely a transition.
Yes.
So they have done the best, like you said, to put something together. And there's some fun things on there. And I guarantee you this is one thing about wrestling. Whenever people have to come together in wrestling and throw together a card that doesn't have, the normal featured people on there.
Right.
It's usually fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some things that didn't look great on paper, like just because of the vibes and the mood of everyone involved, they really lift it up and make it an exciting experience.
So the Marigold girls go out there and crucify one another every single time. Like when we watch it, we always talk about the Marigold stigmata.
Yeah.
Like you have these certain little bruises in certain places.
Yeah, like the spine bruise and stuff.
Yeah, and they really give it hell out there.
They do, yeah.
I can only imagine what they're going to do on it. And you know what? Another crazy thing about this pay-per-view is it's not a pay-per-view. It's
true, yeah.
It's just going to be broadcast on Wrestle Universe.
Yeah.
So they know that it's not something that they're going to, have you charge extra for.
No.
And
it's just the anniversary
I thought
show.
that was really cool. I thought that was honestly awesome that they're just, here's the anniversary show. We're going to have it on here.
Yeah, I think so too. And I know this week Utami also made some interesting comments about Mirai possibly trying to talk her into signing with Michinoku Pro and things like that. And so I don't know where that's heading once Utami wraps up her time in Marigold, but
I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm already upset that Mirai's there. I mean,
maybe Michinoku Pro's really trying to make headway in the Joshi world. Who knows?
I mean, that's great, but come on, we want to see, certain matchups and stuff.
We want to see dream matches.
Yeah.
Well, we do have one full show to talk about that we watched this past week, and that is the Sendai Girls show from May 10th. And this show started in a bit of a bittersweet way. We got Dash Chisako addressing the crowd, and I don't think did we announce it on our last show? I don't know if it had happened yet.
I think we did, but you can still do it.
Dash Chisako is pregnant, and she will be missing out of at least a year of action because of that. And so she came out to talk to the crowd about it, and she seems really excited. I saw a really funny picture she shared of an ultrasound and the baby had a chair.
Oh yeah, I love that. I saw it too.
I was like, man, Dash is gonna be a cool mom.
Well, that baby's gonna have so many moms.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, talk about being raised by a village, right? Like, get born into a wrestling family.
That's how it works.
But we kicked off the action on this card with a tag team match. Chi-Chi and Spike Nishimura teaming up once again versus Yura Suzuki and Mika Iwata. So kind of a cool first opening match. This was really exciting. Chi-Chi won this match. She used the octopus on Yura Suzuki to submit her. Then in the next match, we saw a singles match between Miku Kanai versus Stephanie Mays. And Stephanie has been here for just a short time in Sendai Girls. And man, she'd like to have killed Miku Kanai in this match a couple times.
It was, truly, there was some dangerous stuff happening in this match.
Yeah, like right out of the gate, she kicked Miku in the face, and that was like Miku was holding her face like the rest of the match.
I mean, it was something. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch this one.
Yeah, this one's worth watching just because it's kind of like a train wreck. You can't look away. Every time someone's almost like Miku's fine.
Yeah.
She was fine.
Yes.
But a couple times there, you're a little worried about her.
Just a little bit.
In the next match, we saw Spike Nishimura, Hiroyo Matsumoto, and Miyuki Takase versus Vinny, Ryo Mizunami, and Manami. So Spike Nishimura coming out once again because she was taking Dash Chisaka's place in this match.
And she took the heat right off the bat.
I think this happened last time with Rion in that Stardom match, and you were like, she got in here and they were like, go on, get in there and take all the damage.
I love it.
So this was your classic match, especially with Ryo Mizunami involved. You know, you get happy chop time for 3 minutes or however long it takes her. Spike in there doing springboards. Like a beautiful springboard drop kick, but it was Ryo Mizunami who won this match. She pinned Miyuki Takase to win for her team. In the next match, we saw the junior championship match, Yuna versus Senka Katsuki. So Yuna trying to get the junior championship back off of Senka. It did not work. Senka did pin Yuna. Those pins are just so impossible to get out of.
I'm telling you, man, Senka has really she's become a main star.
She has. Everyone's excited to see Senka.
She wrestles everywhere, and she has become a mainstay star.
She got a singles match on the Marigold show.
She's over in the West.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just one of those that there's a presence.
There is. Like when you see her name and you see her come out to the ring in that red singlet and the serious face she has and everything, she just screams superstar.
I agree.
In the next match, we had another singles match, Zone S taking on Chihiro Hashimoto, and this was, as you can imagine, very much like a power match. They were just slamming into each other the whole time, throwing each other around.
I love seeing Zone S get this opportunity.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is anytime you get to face Big Hash, I think it's an honor.
It is. It's kind of like, oh, you're facing Hashimoto.
Yeah. See
in a singles match.
It's like seeing where you're at.
Yeah.
How good you are, you know, and what you're going to do. And I thought Zone has held herself really well in this match.
I thought so too. Chihiro Hashimoto did win with her big power bomb, and then after the match was over, Ryo Mizunami came out and challenged Chihiro Hashimoto for her Sendai Girls World Championship. So that'll be up next for Big Hash. But they did also remake the Chihiro Hashimoto Eureka Oka match that didn't happen when Eureka got hurt, so I'm excited to see that one coming up as well. And in the main event of this show, in a tag team match, we saw Anita Vaughn and Sapphire Reed versus Eureka Oka and Mio Momono. And man, Anita and Sapphire are just so much fun. They have so much energy, and in the month that they've been in Japan, they've been killing it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they are incredibly talented.
They are.
They're just fun to watch, like you said, and they can wrestle their ass off, and I love this match.
Yeah, it was really fun, very athletic.
Yeah.
For you guys who don't know, Anita Vaughn and Sapphire Reed are from the UK. They wrestle primarily in Pro Wrestling Eve, if you've never seen them but want to kind of like go back and look at some of their work. And they're an excellent tag team. They actually beat Bob Momo Banana in this match, and you know that's not easy. I mean,
No.
these are like the tag team champions of all time in Sendai Girls.
Yeah, really good start for them so far in Japan.
Yes, so Anita and Sapphire won with a knee followed by a slam to Eureka Oka, which looked nasty, and then Manami came out by herself with the tag team title and kind of offered it. You know, Anita and Sapphire have been winning all these matches, so they deserve a little tag team match against the champions.
Agreed.
But that Sendai Girls show was super fun. It was nice to just see a classic Sendai Girls. All the matches were great. If you're not watching Sendai Girls yet, you're missing out.
and honestly, Pro Wrestling Eve, as you were talking about, of course, Joshi fans have to watch Pro Wrestling Eve.
Yeah.
Because it's Joshi in the UK.
Yeah, it's a lot of tie-ins.
They respect everybody from Japan so much.
Yeah.
That they're treated as they should be.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's not just like special guest from Japan, this Japanese girl.
No, they know the history.
Oh, yeah.
They know everybody's names. It's excellent every time Joshi
That's why
goes
I love
there.
this for, Sapphire and Anita, because that's a big deal to them.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably having the time of their lives over there.
It.
Before we move on to our main event of our Roll Call of Champions, I do want to say that this weekend we have a big Stardom Korakuen Hall show coming up, and we have the full card for that, so I just want to go through these matches really quick. We are going to see Tomoka Inaba and Shiri versus Kyoka Kotatsu and Aya Sakura, like full karate match there. Shiri, even though she's not in God's Eye, Aya Sakura looks up to Shiri. She's like one of her biggest inspirations, so that'll be really cool.
It will be.
A three-way between Waka Tsukiyama, Rion, and Matoe Hamabe.
It's going to be a great win for Matoe.
Emma Maishima, Lady C, Hina, and Ami Sori versus Akira Kuragane, Suzu Suzuki, Hanako, and Maika. And I don't know, they keep teaming these guys together. Are Hanako and Maika going to join Movida Loca eventually?
It looks like it, but...
Are they actually doing the BCC thing? It's like, we fought and we bled and now we're going to be best friends.
Why wouldn't you?
That's fair. It's very intimate, isn't it? Starlight Kid, Sariano, Natsupoi, and Fuwa-chan will be taking on Azusa Inaba, Ruaka, Natsukatora, and Saya Kamatani.
What a match.
That's a really fun match.
For the middle of the card.
Yeah.
What a match.
So you got Starlight with some Cosmic Angels and Fuwa-chan in there against Hate. That's going to be really exciting.
I'm hoping I get to see some Fuwa-chan and Saya Kamatani.
Me too. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. For the High Speed Championship, Yuna Mizumori will be defending against Xena. And for the Artist of Stardom Championships, Fukigen Death, Rina, and Konami put the belts on the line against Momokogo, Saida, and Hanan. So, will Hate lose the last of their gold in this match?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know.
It's hard to say.
How that story would be best right there.
Yeah. There's every possibility that because of the B. Priestley Hanan thing, that B kind of like screws Stars out of winning these belts and just further fans the flames of that feud.
Yeah, it's really hard. And the biggest reason it's hard is I'm just not sure this is the Stars combination that wins.
Right.
It.
Yeah, I agree completely. Hanan also has other things to worry about right now, obviously, as the Wonder of Stardom champion. Yeah. So she's got a lot on her mind. And then in the main event, we have an ultimate prelude match where Koguma, Hazuki, Kikyo Furusawa, and Maki Ito take on Miyu Amasaki, Azumi, Rana Yagami, and Sayaka Kurara. So this is a preview of the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Championship match, the Future of Stardom Championship match, and the World of Stardom Championship match, all coming up on the 23rd.
This is going to be a really fun-ass match.
Yeah, like all that personality in one match, jeez.
That nobody does multi-mans better than Stardom. We've said that a million times.
Yeah.
But it's just the truth. So you're going to see a bunch of singles matches put into the confines of a multi-man, and some really cool spots with everybody involved. So.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that one. And as we know, Korakuen Hall shows are always really fun.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
You don't want to miss that. But that's really all of the Joshi we have to talk about this week that we watched. So we want to do a little fun thing here.
Roll Call of Champions! Or something like that.
We're going to be going through all of the current top Joshi champions in all of the different companies right now as we speak. So we're going to kick it off here with Stardom. And of course, your World of Stardom champion right now is Sayaka Kurara, the unicorn herself. And Sayaka debuted just a couple years ago on December 25th, 2023 against Saya Kamatani, before Saya was like the Phoenix Queen.
Right. So crazy that that's the only time she's been in.
I know. Like, she's only been in not even 3 years yet. She's already the World of Stardom champion.
It's insanity.
She quickly joined Cosmic Angels after debuting just a couple months later in April of 2024. And then she had like a really big run through her career so far. She won both the Cinderella tournament and the Goddesses of Stardom Tag League in the year 2025. And that Tag League win was with Tam Nakano as her partner. As a part of this big story, like her career so far has just been one long story.
It really has.
With Saya Kamatani.
Yeah, it's just
crazy.
Incredible long-term storytelling.
Yeah, so Sayaka did challenge for the red belt once before winning it on May 11th, 2025. That was her Cinderella wish from winning the Cinderella tournament. It didn't go her way that time, obviously, but she won the title on April 26, 2026 against Saya Kamatani at All-Star Grand Queendom in an epic match. Sayaka is the 18th unique wrestler to hold the red belt in Stardom, and she's also currently the New Blood Tag Team Champion since last October, so she's double champ right now. Her next challenger for the red belt is going to be Maki Ito at Queen's Dynasty on May 23rd.
So it's really crazy. As you mentioned, Sayaka, she's had this lifetime basically in wrestling, one story.
Yes.
And it's had a lot of twists and turns. It's even had the downs. Like after she won that Cinderella and had her wish to have the championship match, she was dreadfully not ready.
Yes, no, not even close.
And people at the time didn't understand, because there's a problem with having patience as a wrestling fan.
Sometimes.
So we seen this girl that wasn't ready, even though she was trying to defend Tam. She was trying to cope with the fact that her mentor was gone.
Yeah.
And she was listening to doubters and all these naysayers that she kind of got pushed, just from being Tam's friend. And we had so much fun when she was with Tam. Tam was always trying to hug her and kiss on her and stuff.
And Sayaka's like giving her thumbs up.
Yeah, she was like so, standoffish and everything.
Yeah.
But, when she soundly got defeated in that match, she kind of went into obscurity and had to claw her way back as you would as a normal young athlete coming up.
Yeah, she went straight back to the bottom.
She was in the very bottom.
It was so funny seeing her challenge for the future belt and being like, I don't have anything else I can do right now, so I'm going to challenge for that belt. And it made it feel like she didn't really care about the future belt, but it was just so funny the way that she went from the top of everything all the way back to the bottom.
And you talk about great booking. Sometimes great booking. There was somebody the other day we were just tired of, and it doesn't matter who it was, but we were tired of this person.
Doesn't matter.
And I said, you know what? Give them a chance to rehab them for us, because so many times we've been down on somebody, we're just tired of watching them or whatever. And great booking can absolutely rehab that person and make them a threat again in your mind.
Yeah.
Somehow, we were never down on Sayaka Kurara. Let me say that.
No, we always believed in Sayaka.
But we didn't believe that she deserved to be in that title match until, like a month and a half out, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
They made us believe the story was so good and so compelling. It was like, well, what if?
And we started to think, maybe she can do this.
And, so it was a great, incredible storytelling.
It has been.
But, what a champion.
It's great to have her as the top champion in Stardom right now, because it's different, it's unique. She's so full personality, and it's just been a fun ride since All-Star Grand Queendom with this whole Maki Ito business.
and it's really brave because, it also doesn't feel that forced because it's been going on so long. Mm-hmm. But how many major companies are going to take a chance on someone just a couple years in? Yeah,
it's not something, especially in Joshi, that you see. Like, it's very outside of the norm for someone this young in their career to be the big champ.
Super interesting time and super interesting champion.
Oh, 100%. Our secondary champion in Stardom is Hanan, who's currently the Wonder of Stardom champion. Now, Hanan debuted all the way back on April 9th, 2017, when she was only 13 years old. Her debut match was against Ruaka, who is the same age as her. She did lose that match to Ruaka, though. Hanan has challenged for the white belt before. She challenged at All-Star Grand Queendom 2024 against Sauriano, but she fell short in that match. But she did win the Goddess of Stardom Tag League in 2024 with her tag team partner, Saida. Hanan had a great year in 2024 as a tag team with Saida. Like, Wingori had a great year that year. She is one of the few two-time Cinderella tournament winners, both in 2024 and 2026. And because of the 2026 win, she wished for a title match against Konami. So on April 26th, 2026 at All-Star Grand Queendom. She faced Konami for the Wonder of Stardom Championship and won. She is the 21st unique wrestler to hold the white belt, and she has also in the past held the Futures of Stardom title, the New Blood Tag Team titles, and the Goddesses of Stardom Tag Team titles. Her next challenger for the white belt and first challenger, will be Bea Priestley, also at Queen's Dynasty on May 23rd.
Yeah, I mean, Hanan, what can be said about Hanan is a star. And you just see Hanan and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Here,
It makes sense.
Take my damn money. And, you know, you made some great points. During the Wingori run, holy crap.
It was a great year for Wingori.
Some of those tag matches.
Especially in the New Blood Tag Team title run they had.
Yes.
Excellent matches.
Just really made the belts.
Yeah.
And those matches are just so epic. Just so epic. Some of Hanan's runs, you know, like in tournaments and when she had no business, you know, just her selling has always been so good. But one of the wonderful things about Hanan, there's so many of them, but I love the fact that she's got that Dusty Rhodes or Hulk Hogan when he was the big babyface champion.
Right.
If she has somebody with her, a lot of times they're going to turn on her.
Yes, unfortunately.
And Hanan's going to lose everything. She's going to be beat the hell down and, you know, come back. And we've seen that even now, you know, with Bea Priestley.
Yeah.
So I think that she was custom built in a lab to be the white belt champion.
Yes.
And because
like, what all would go into the perfect Wonder of Stardom champion?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she's the heart, she's the soul, and I hope she has an incredibly long, epic run with incredible defenses.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I'm hoping for her.
Yeah, after this whole year of being very sympathetic babyface, like Konami ruining her Cinderella win ceremony, then she wins the white belt and Bea Priestley immediately turns on her. Poor girl cannot catch a break, and we just want to see her get some epic wins in this title run. So let's move on now to Marigold. The current Marigold World Champion is Miku Aono, and she debuted on June 25th, 2017 at Actress Girls Act 21, where she fell short to Natsumi Maki. She's worked for Actress Girls, Ice Ribbon, and Marigold, and was the very first Marigold United National Champion back when the company introduced the titles. She won the world title this time on October 26th, 2025 against Utami Hayashishita at Grand Destiny, and since then she has defended the belt 3 times. She's only the third unique wrestler to hold the title. Of course, Marigold's still very new, but she also has no real apparent next challenger. She's not, like we said, she doesn't have a challenge for the belt. On May 23rd, I know Maddie Morgan has made it clear that she wants a title shot at some point, but right now we don't have like an announced match for the Marigold World Championship.
Julia.
Julia.
Come on.
Where are you?
Yeah, I mean, again, you know, she's one of those that you see, she's an incredible worker.
Yeah.
Great person to put the belt on, you know, just because
she's real strong as the face of Marigold.
Absolutely.
And she'll kick your soul out.
And she wants that title.
Yeah.
You know, she's made comments about not putting so much stock in other people.
Yeah. She's like, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Let me carry the company on my shoulders because I'm equipped to do so.
But there is someone else that I consider personally my face of Marigold and my face of Marigold in the future.
Is it our next champion?
It may be.
The current Marigold United National Champion, or unchampion as we like to say because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
Victoria Yuzuki. So Yuzuki debuted on November 17th, 2023 in Stardom against Momo Watanabe, and she was part of the jump to Marigold in April of 2024. So she wasn't in Stardom very long after her debut, and she went straight to Marigold and kind of like tried to become like the ace immediately. She took the number 1 as her jersey number. She's like, my entire personality is Marigold. Got the blonde hair. She wears yellow and orange, you know. She's like, I am Marigold. Marigold is me. She, on top of currently being a champion, she was the second Superfly champion before she lost the belt to Mayu Iwatani. And she won the United National Championship on October 26, 2025 against Mai Sakurai at Grand Destiny. Since then, she's defended the title 4 times, and she has no apparent next challenger because currently she is injured. She has a knee injury that she acquired on April 19th, 2026. So we don't know when she will be making her return. But hopefully she'll still have that UN championship when she does.
I have to think that wherever Yuzuki's at right now, her mouth is bloody.
Oh, I'm so sure.
One thing that I love about Yuzuki is she comes out with that strut. And buddy, she has a strut.
Yes.
She comes out with that strut and she is ready to fight. And she throws herself. She doesn't care if she knows how to do it or not. Mm-hmm. She's going to jump on a rope and she's going to come at you in some direction.
She'll keep trying until she gets it too.
She's going to hit you. She's going to fight. If you want to fight, she's going to fight. If you want to wrestle in the mat, she's going to wrestle in the mat. If you want to fly high, she will fly high.
Yeah.
And, she's just got something about her. I love the fact that she's kind of like the beauty princess that smiles with the missing tooth or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it's one of those things that she is like the toughest chick in the trailer park, but
she's beautiful at the same time.
But I love that.
Yes.
I don't mean that at all in a derogatory way.
No. It's a good thing.
I mean that in the way that she seems like she still has the, I'm a pretty princess, but I'm going to whip your ass.
Yes, 100% she will.
I love everything about Victoria Yuzuki.
Yeah, she definitely has like early Conor McGregor, Jon Moxley vibes with that walk, and she's so aggressive in the ring. Like even if she has a misstep, she'll get right back up and get back into it. She's excellent as a wrestler and an excellent champion.
There's no daylight in her shit, and she absolutely takes control of matches. And there's no hesitation in her work. And
absolutely
the thing is, there's never been.
She's not scared of anything is the problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all, but she'll just throw herself into anything, and it's fantastic. Moving on now to TJPW, our current Princess of Princess champion is one Yuki Arai. She is a former member of the Japanese idol group SKE48, and she made her debut actually in DDT Pro Wrestling at DDT Live Maji Manji number 21 on October 28, 2018. She competed in a gauntlet battle royal to defend the Ironman Heavy Metalweight Championship that she won at a house show against another member of SKE48. So it was one of those situations where a celebrity comes in, and they accidentally or not so accidentally win that silly championship, and then they're suddenly in a battle royal or a gauntlet match to to take care of it. Maki Ito actually won that gauntlet to get that belt from her.
Yeah, I think like so many people I see with SKE48,
they just end up with the belt somehow.
Yeah, no, just there's so many people.
There are so many.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the charm.
Right.
Yuki Arai's first appearance in TJPW happened on May 4th, 2021 at Yes Wonderland, where she teamed with Miyu Watanabe, but they were defeated by Arisu Endo and Maki Ito. She actually left SKE48 in March of 2025 while she was holding the International Princess Championship in order to focus on other things and, professional wrestling. She has challenged once before. She challenged Mizuki for the Princess of Princess Championship on July 21st, 2025, but was unsuccessful. And then she won the title on March 29th, 2026 against Miyu Watanabe at TJPW Grand Princess 2026. She's already defended the title 2 times since then, and she is the 9th unique wrestler to hold the belt. Her next challenger is Yuki Kamifuku on June 7th, 2026 at Korakuen Hall. So she has been really on it since winning that belt.
Yeah, Yuki Arai, again, you say the word presence, and she definitely has the presence of a champion.
She does.
When she comes out, and nice little package, man. TJPW is on fire right now.
They are.
So it's a great person to have with your belt.
Yes. So the secondary champion right now in TJPW is Suzume, who holds the International Princess Championship. Her debut was on August 12th, 2019 at TJPW Fan Club Show Pure Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling 3. She wrestled Mirai Mayumi to a time limit draw, so she didn't lose her debut. This is her second reign as International Princess Champion. She's the only 2-time champion other than Maki Ito. So pretty cool for her to have it twice. She won the title in this incarnation on March 29th, 2026 against Mirai at TJPW Grand Princess 2026, and she's also defended the title twice since then. Her next challenger is Mahiro Kiryu on the June 7th, 2026 Korakuen Hall show.
There's something about Suzume.
There really is.
She is so popular. She is one of those people that you hear the name that Western fans already know who she is.
Yeah.
And, she's just one of those that kind of transcends where she's at in promotion, and you just know the name, the look, you know who she is.
Yes, the little wasp, Suzume. I love her singles matches. She's always got so much fire and energy. It's amazing. Over in Sendai Girls Pro Wrestling, we only have one major championship there, and that is the Sendai Girls World Champion, which is held by Chihiro Hashimoto.
Big cash!
So Chihiro actually has a pretty interesting debut story. She first tried out for Sendai Girls at the age of 15, but Jinsei Shinzaki at the time said she was too young and advised she participate in either judo or amateur wrestling instead of going straight to pro. So she immediately pursued amateur wrestling, and she won the Asian Junior Championship at 18 and placed third in her weight class at the All Japan Wrestling Championships that same year. So she has Jinsei Shinzaki to credit for all of her amateur wrestling.
It's insane.
That she has under her belt.
Good on him.
I know. He was like, no. You need to go do something else first. Build your foundation. And man, it made her kind of the wrestler she is today.
Yes.
Her debut in pro wrestling was on October 11th, 2015, where she teamed with Shinobu Kandori to defeat Manami Toyota and Mika Iwata. Like, what kind of debut match is that?
It's insane. And that's what we talked about. They're especially good at it.
Yeah.
Is mixing it in with the veterans.
Yeah.
So, we just talked about it on the last show. You can have this one match where somebody has 40 years of, Yeah,
you're debuting with someone who's been wrestling since the 80s, and
right.
then you're still wrestling like 50 years later, and you're like, that lineage just stretches so far. So currently, she won the Sendai Girls World title only 1 year into her career the first time she won it, on October 16th, 2016 against Meiko Satomura, and she has held the title 6 times in her career. The second number of reigns of anyone else is 2. Chihiro Hashimoto just is the Sendai Girls World Champion. She has held the title combined 2,344 days and counting. Her current reign began on March 19th, 2025, when she defeated Meiko Satomura at Sendai Girls, the Top of Joshi Wrestling. And her next challenger is Ryo Mizunami on June 7th in Shinjuku Face.
I love the fact that she's always had her mentor's number.
Yeah. She's like the only one.
Yeah, she's like the heir apparent. She is the woman.
Yes.
And she carries this company. It's one of those people that is super incredibly great, but I don't want to see her anywhere else.
Yeah.
I like seeing her make special appearances, but she is Sendai Girls.
Absolutely. She's like the face of the company for sure. But how much confidence do you have to have in a young wrestler to let them beat you a year into their career for the world championship like Meiko did with her?
Yeah. I mean, that's just being confident in who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. On the Marvelous side of things, we also have one big champion.
Oh my God.
The 3AW Single Championship held by Takumi Iroha. So Iroha became a fan of pro wrestling in high school after she watched a video of the Crush Gals, and she absolutely idolized Chigusa Nagayo when she was a teenager. In 2012, she attended a World Wonder Ring Stardom event in Korakuen Hall and instantly decided to drop out of college to pursue pro wrestling full-time. After dropping out of school, she moved to Tokyo and applied to join the Stardom Dojo, where she was accepted after passing her tryout. Her debut in pro wrestling was on April 29, 2013, against Meiko Satomura at Stardom Ryogoku Cinderella Champions Fiesta, which was actually Stardom's first show in the Ryogoku Kokuki-Con. I put that in there just so I had to say Kokuki-Con. After 2 years with Stardom, Iroha left the promotion on February 22nd, 2015 to sign and train with Chigusa Nagayo in the Marvelous promotion. She has held the 3AW, I cannot get that title name right, the 3AW Single Championship 2 times. Her first reign was in 2022, but her current reign began on August 8th, 2024, when she beat Mayumi Ozaki at Marvelous's 8th anniversary. We just watched the 10th anniversary show, and she's still the champion.
Oh, yeah.
She has held a lot of titles in her time, including the 3AW Tag Team Championship twice, Seedlings Beyond the Sea Single Championship, Pro Wrestling Noah's GHC Women's Championship, Pro Wrestling Wave's Regina DeWave Championship twice, the West Coast Pro Women's Championship, and she was also an Artist of Stardom champion alongside Io Shirai and Mayu Iwatani.
So she's done a couple things.
A couple of things in her career.
and again, she's fantastic. I mean, she's one of those, and I hate to use the word again, but a lot of these champions share it.
Yeah.
And that's presence.
Yeah.
When
she definitely has it.
When she comes out, you know you're getting ready to see something special.
Yeah.
You know you're getting ready to see something intense. And that's something else that these champions all share. Mm-hmm. Is they give you the opportunity to forget. They give you the opportunity to buy in. They give you the opportunity to enjoy the next 10 to 15 minutes of pure, unadulterated violence, and for the beauty and the love and the wonder that it is in the world of Joshi.
Absolutely.
And these are all incredible ladies. And I love the moment we're in time right now, because we have an absolute murderer's row of champions out there and promotions. You know, if somebody watches get into Joshi video and hear about the different places, you really can jump in anywhere and you're going to find, taste them all.
Yeah.
And you're eventually going to find a flavor you love, but you're going to dig all of them.
Yeah.
For something.
There's something to love in every promotion for everyone, because Joshi is just so varied in style and personality. So no matter what promotion you watch, you're bound to find someone that you get attached to.
Yes, absolutely.
But that's all we have for you guys today. Coming up soon, we have that Korakuen Hall show. And then next weekend, on the 23rd, we have both Queen's Dynasty and the Marigold anniversary show. And then on the 24th is Double or Nothing. So that weekend's going to be crazy. Make sure you're following us at Cult of Joshi on all of our socials. Subscribe to the Cult of Joshi YouTube channel. We love to see you guys here and to see all your comments about all of the things happening in Joshi right now. We love to reply to you and get the conversation going, and we just once again thank you for all the support that you guys have given us over the past month or so. It's been really cool to watch this thing grow, and we're excited to continue to grow it and to offer you guys even more spectacular Joshi content. But for now, that's all we have. I'm Raja. He's John. So long from the Cult of Joshi.
Bye!